spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Motioning one of the tight ends. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hubbard again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to...
Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And any drive killer.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Young. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Juke the defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the Panthers' 39-yard line.
So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And at the helm, a 1st-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
I think many of us in the NFL, Kate, we always admired the special teamers, right? They're usually the first ones out of practice. They have extra meetings, extra time, and when they do their job extraordinarily well, especially early in a game and flip the field position, you want to do all you can to pay off this opportunity.
Now it's a bootleg for him. It's his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 36. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. First and 10 now from the 30. Hubbard gets it to stop the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again with Hubbard. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 1. Here's Young. Tremble with the grab. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even...
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. E.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 23. Too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Excellent, and the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Panthers going with the dime. Third down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. And that's third down.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's good for the Carolina Panthers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Young hangs on to it, and he works his way for a gain of 4. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. From the 34. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Young's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On play action, here's Young. Throw complete to Thielen. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Takes it in, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after tucking into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They bring the tight end in motion. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Browns facing 2nd and 5. Judkins out the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
To the air, 3rd and long. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal. No run. It's Judkins. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Cleveland offense headed after this first series of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Finds a man right side. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw now. pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Browns first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
2nd and 10 now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. The 30. He's at the 10. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Panthers 14, Browns 10.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive.
They're on 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
It looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. Setting up a throw. He finds Johnson over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Browns.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They're going play action. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it again. Finding Judy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Jerry Judy. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Pass play now. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7. First down, Cleveland.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They just get the play off. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. He's on target to Johnson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. And the Browns first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another game to Judkins. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking for a throw here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Judkins headed right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Brock to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
17. Panthers 14.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes out a 1-stop, and he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap down to Young. Gets his running back. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 10 yards.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trail by a field goal. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Young trying to push it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Carolina So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
In week 2. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! The Browns have it! Space on the right, he's got room! 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Kate, plays like these and moments like these are such a reminder of every last little detail. I know some would call this luck, but I guarantee you they practice. They look at launch angles. They look at vulnerabilities. They look at chances for attack. And when they can get their hands up and block that point after and take it to the house, they will celebrate that one in the film room later.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. He'll get this to Tillman. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here he is to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting him on the dive. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Last two plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up second and short. And then, like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. To the ground with Ford. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Run right side, John Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Browns.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And they take the lead right near the end of this preseason game.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Charlotte.